Reviewing some YouTube channels for beginning trading. Here are some of the channels I watch. I have a tab called Stocks Watch Later. So these are all the channels that I follow and I maybe keep up once in a while. But here we go. The first one is SMB Capital. I like this channel. If I were to give it a rating from 1 to 10, 10 being the highest, I would probably give it somewhere like an 8. I haven't bought any of the courses of any of these channels except one, which we'll go into later on in the video, which is later on the tab. So this channel introduces some beginner traders that are getting some traction in the markets, and they focus mostly on options, trading options, option strategies, and they don't really go too much in depth. I mean, you would have to have some kind of knowledge of what options are. So if not, go on Google or Vistapedia and go look up options, all about options, and you should read up on that, and that will give you a good idea. If not, there's a free one course on Thinkorswim or TD Ameritrade website. You sign up and it's free. They have a course which is free. It's just education, um, and it's really good and really in depth. I kind of started it. I'm not completely finished with it, but I pretty know a good amount of it. Um, but they could focus. This channel focuses day trades, swing trades, spreads. Not really penny stocks, so large cap stocks mostly. Next one is real life trading. I like this channel because once in a while, this channel, the main person interviews people on their strategies, and I like that it brings many types of uh, points of views and different trading styles. He pretty much breaks down some of his trades in his videos. They're pretty straightforward, mostly large caps that are traded, options mostly. I give it like a 7 out of 10, um, which is pretty decent. I mean, I just like the interviews when he runs through the breakdowns. I mean, it's just a matter of you getting better at it. Next one is live traders. This one I just kind of started. It's a channel that are pretty long. The videos I like to listen to on the side. I like his introduction to when he introduces some emails he receives from beginner traders that pretty much blow out their accounts, and gives examples of what is potentially hazardous to beginner traders. So I recommend watching his videos if you want an idea of how people can really easily destroy their accounts. He does that very well. He gets a lot of those emails. And so I give this channel a 7 out of 10. When it comes to strategy, it's mostly large cap. Let me see if he has any tickers. The Spy, and a lot about mindset. And when it comes to trading, I give this a 7 out of 10. Next channel, My Investing Club. This is a channel I actually kind of like because even though I don't trade the way they trade, which is penny stocks, even large caps, options, they're a team of so many types of opportunities. Because when you know the stock market and you have an idea of how to trade all types of market caps, then you can trade from large cap to small caps and switch over. And they introduce a wide variety of strategies. Of course, it's not good to have try to do every strategy on one day. It's just only when when they present themselves. I like this channel for looking at some mindset kind of videos, and for strategy, they also have pretty good strategies, and they're quite simple to understand. Um, Implementation is a different thing. It's just a matter of practice. They mainly focus, I think, on penny stocks, what it looks like, and it's a great channel when you're listening to these two guys, Bao and this other guy, I think Alex. I'm not sure his name, but these two are the main guys. They're very good when they break down um, their day's trades, their mindset, which is great. I give this channel like a 10 out of 10 or 9 out of 10. I really like this channel. Steven Ducks posts every so often. His strategy is mostly going short. Also, the channel before that, my investing club, they they do go short a lot. They short stocks, penny stocks, which requires a special broker. If you have the free broker like I do, the Thinkorswim, it's very difficult to get any shares to borrow and short. So if you have a special broker and it's direct access, then yeah, you're probably in the green. You're better luck. But otherwise, if you have those free traders that are not direct access, then you are at a disadvantage. And I do not encourage to trade with that kind of broker or Robinhood. So none of these are for Robinhood trading. Okay. Next channel is Steven Dux. He is a short trader. He also need a special broker, and his strategy is just shorting. And he has strategies for how to short. These guys all sell courses. I give this guy, if you're really into what his strategy is, probably like an 8 out of 10. 8 out of 10 again. Um, he does have an accent, but you can still understand him. He's not that bad. Yeah, so 8 out of 10 of this guy. Penny stocks for the most part. Penny stocks, shorting penny stocks. Next person, Will Karaman. He's transitioned from the previous guy's strategy. He used to do Steven Duck's strategy, but then I don't know. All of a sudden, he switched over to large market cap options, and he's doing mostly swing trades, what it looks like. And recently, he's just learning, and it seems like he lost some money in the beginning, but he's up in the year, and still getting a hang. He's still getting a hang for the macroeconomic sense of stock market, but he picks up things really quick. But I don't follow any of his trades. I just look at his ideas. He simplifies it pretty well, but I still don't trust so well what he does. So I don't follow any of his trades. I give this guy like a 5 out of 10, but he will soon improve. I'm pretty sure. Next one is B John Trade. He's like a ghost. He appears every once in a while, and he makes decent money on these trades, and he keeps it quite simple. He has some sort of strategy that he doesn't really explain. He just shows his trades, but doesn't explain the reasoning behind it. And it looks more like a day trade, a longer term day trade. Like it'll take maybe between minutes to maybe hours. His trades, and yeah, like he doesn't post that often. I give this channel like a 5 out of 10 for not really explaining the strategy, just the very general sense. He does sell a course, of course, and it's mostly large cap options. Next channel, Masi Trades. She is a large cap options trader, does very well when she does well. And here you see I made 42,000 in 4 days trading options. Of course, very risky. She uses the free broker Thinkorswim. With options, you could do direct access broker. That's what I've seen, but this is very risky. But if you get a hang of it, then it's good. She's pretty good at explaining the stuff. I give her based on her experience and able to capitalize what it looks like. She's probably like a 8 out of 10. So large cap options is her way to trade. Next channel is finance. This is just for news. Also for news, Peter Schiff. If you want to get a sense of macroeconomics, he's your guy. He explains how the dollar may be heading to a weakening point, and we might head into inflation. That's what he sells gold, so he's not really a trading guy. He's just information. George Gammon, also an information person, same thing as Peter Schiff, but Peter Schiff knows more. This guy interviews a bunch of people. That's what I like. He's also interviewed Peter Schiff. Information, this guy, don't really, yeah. Peter Leeds, it's okay. Not really big. Next channel, financial education. He's just, for me, when I look at his channel, I look at what investors, passive investors think, retail investors, not traders, people who just like to pretty much put their money somewhere but are not really knowing what's going on. They just follow the herd. So like he's like the sheep keeper, and sheep followers the follow him. Uh, so yeah, his trades are not that great. Not even trades; they're investing. I don't really like his channel, but um, it gave me a general sense of what the majority of people who are not that good at stocks think about. He is not a trader. I don't know. He doesn't look like a trader. Next channel. Also information, rethink the dollar. He's doing a live talk right now. He interviews people. He gives a good perspective. He's not super conspiracy, but he kind of is. Next one, my channel. Subscribe. I give a bunch of random ideas. Eventually, I'll start showing videos on how to trade if once I get better. Fox News, just general information. Fox Business. This guy is the teacher of Masi Trades, which I've just shown in previous tabs. Masi Trades is a student of his. He can make big money and also uses a free Thinkorswim platform. He day trades options, large cap options, and he's recently tried swing trading, but he's been doing bad for him because that's not his strength. I think his strength is day trading. So, but overall, I've learned a lot from his interviews. His information is pretty good. I give him also like a 9 out of 10 or 8 out of 10, 8.5 out of 10. Economics, this is I don't really like this channel, but I sometimes listen to it so for some random information. This is music. This guy, Fearmonger, number one on YouTube, I think. He says a lot of things that are never come true. Um, they're just fear mongering. I just like to listen to some extreme points of views. Here's another extreme point of view. Well, it's not super extreme. He's actually pretty dead on point when it comes to what's going on and what people are not really seeing. I like his channel. I like his perspective. He's not a trader. He's just information, kind of an outside the box kind of information. He collects those sources of information that I wouldn't have found or dared to think about, and he brings it up, and I'm like, oh, that's an interesting point. He makes interesting points. That's all it is. The White House, I sometimes like listening to what Donald Trump is saying, but it's not really relevant. It turns into uh, uh, what's it called? A broken tape where he just repeats himself over and over. More news from, I guess, a different country. I think it's from China, but it's decent. Game of Trades, this is more like macroeconomic. He's like the financial education guy. Not super great when it comes to following his ideas. Very general, so no, I don't really follow him. Him is for like a experienced trader who's done it a long time. Um, this is good for like mentality, some strategy, some you know what he looks at. It's a good perspective. Give it like a 7.5 out of 10. This is Clay Trader. Lots of subscribers. He's decent. He rants a lot. As you can see, his videos are pretty long, but give it like a 6 out of 10, 6.5 out of 10. It does scalps, I feel. He does more like scalps. Doesn't seem too consistent. Cooper Academy, also like financial education or macroeconomics, decent. He just listens to like, even can see here, what does Ray Dalio say? What does um, Warren Buffett say? And so on. What do other people say? It's not really research on his own. It's more like what are other people saying. Um, this guy doesn't post much. Also, just like a fear mongering channel. She's decent. Don't like her voice, but It's informative and it's okay. Give it like a 7 out of 10. Her strategy is penny stocks, short or long. I think she's just still gaining more and more experience, but she seems good. This guy, more like macro, big play kind of guy. Um, but it's mostly selling education, music. This guy doesn't post that often, but he makes some really big trades. I don't know if he posts any of his losing trades, but penny stocks. I don't even know why I have this channel. I don't even watch it. Should remove it. This guy, decent videos, kind of long. Don't watch it that much. And then Warrior Trading, y'all probably come across it. I am in the chat room. I paid the $700 for the chat room at a discount. And to trade like him, you need a special broker, a direct routing broker. Otherwise, it doesn't really work with your free broker because it can freeze up. Thinkorswim does freeze up sometimes, or like it doesn't execute your order, or it could execute it but doesn't show you that it executed, and you're like wondering did it go through when it did, and then you don't even know it did. So I would only really trade big size if I had the broker he had and the e-scanner, e-signal thing to check the chart. But I have a MacBook and e-signal does not work on a MacBook, in case you're wondering. Let's see. So actually, I give Warrior Trader like a 9 out of 10. That's of course if you have the platform for it. Otherwise, it's not really good. It's not gonna work out that well. He's a scalper. He's a scalper, and things happen super fast. He's like the Warrior Trader is like the fastest trading out of all these channels, and it occurs so fast. So that's why I recommend using a direct routing broker. All right, next channel, True Trader. I just came across this one's. I think it's mostly salesy, just trying to sell the course. Ron Paul, just information. He ran for president at some point in the past, and it's just information on what's going on in the world and the economy. Some other traders you might be considering is Ricky Gutierrez. Here we go. Ricky Gutierrez is.
Hey, what's going on, guys? It's Ricky. I hate candy.
I don't really follow him because I don't follow him because um, the videos are so long. Some of them, his breakdowns of strategies are, from my point of view, not that great. Like he posts this every single day. It's crazy. So yeah, it could be random stuff. Seems like he trades UGAS, GGAS from the last time I saw it. Um, yeah, I might check one of them out. Let's see. I just jumped to the middle.
No, I don't want to say I don't pay attention to DGAS. Of course, this is what I'm trading. So, the MACD.
Yeah, still trading oil. And it uses indicators, which I personally do not like to use so much. But I mean, if he's sticking to it, then he's probably gonna get better. What's another trader? Um, there's more. Other traders. I think that's it. So I hope you liked my review of channels for trading. The one I like to listen, or the one I paid for, was Warrior Trading. I see it and I take very small size, less than 100 shares, and get some, I don't know, some shares. And so check out my channel. In the future, I'll be posting more on random stuff, useful stuff, and eventually, hopefully, I get to live stream my trades for everybody. So see you all on the next video. Bye bye.